the lead singer or guitar that had a drug problem. He replaced him, and then once the Libertines broke up, he was in Dirty Pretty Things was the name of the band.
Wait a minute, Dirty Pretty Things. That was
You know who I'm talking about. His name escapes me too.
Oh my gosh.
Who's the guy that you're gonna have to look that up and eventually. But yeah, he was in the Libertines also. The guy that was in Dirty Pretty Things.
Oh my
gosh. Carl Barat.
Is that what it is?
His name?
Oh, it is not coming up. I hate when Google does me wrong. Here it is. Carl Barat. Yeah, man.
Yep. Yeah.
Well done, sir. No kidding.
Yeah, so he did, dude. He became huge. Like that band was huge in England, and he went on to do things like PSA announcements on TV and this and that based on the popularity of the band. Now, once the band disbanded, things got quiet. He did session stuff, whatnot, and then A Star Is Born comes out.
Crazy.
He was hired to write a song, and that song obviously, blew up.
Yeah.
And won him a Grammy. And it's funny because he's standing behind Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper during the awards ceremony. He goes up there with them. But the funny thing is he, like he says, he goes in like within a course of a week, his bank account went from like $500 to like having, like $750,000
right
within a week, and it floored him, because it's the most success, you're
working for that long.
What was that?
You're working for that long,
Yeah. And, and having success in a band like the Libertines and Dirty Pretty Things isn't the same thing as writing a song where you're getting royalties for a Grammy winning song and a song where it got like, I don't know did any of them get any of those two get like an Oscar nomination or anything for that movie?
I don't know. Probably.
But I know that movie was just huge, man. And it was just, that's good on him, man, for a local kid from Connecticut.
Yeah.
Who just kept doing what he was doing and pretty much made it big, even if it was for a little while, I mean, that's, it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, so JC SUPERSKA went on to, like, the members went on to do bigger and better things, but they were a staple in the Connecticut music scene. They were on all those Fernando Pinto compilation CDs and stuff, the Resistance for Persistence or whatever, that had all those bands like them and Jasta 14 and Cop Shoot Cop and Two Skinny Jays and stuff like that, like those were the bands. Like Connecticut had a really, really cool music scene back in the like late 80s through the mid to late 90s.
Okay, so we're going to end this episode of the podcast right here. Now, I do have more material with Carlos that will be dropping in a couple of weeks, and we will continue to kind of go down this musical rabbit hole. But the weekend that this drops, so I drop every Sunday, the Saturday before this drops, so when you're hearing this, the day before this drops, I am going to be doing something that is pretty exciting for me, and I'm super psyched about it. I'm really looking forward to it, and it will be documented here on the show. But also, please keep an eye out for social media, because there's going to be some interesting tidbits that are going to be accompanying next week's episode. So, as always, I ask you to go ahead and leave 5-star reviews, like, subscribe to the podcast, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at StuckPodX, or over on Facebook, the Stuck in the Middle Podcast. I really do ask that you reach out to me by email or tweet me, DM me, whatever it is. Please, love to interact with you and get your feedback on what you'd like to hear. Certainly, I look at the statistics, and Some episodes hit better than others, and I'm still learning and I'm still growing. And I really want to make this something that you really enjoy. Please recommend it to your friends and family. And please keep coming back week after week. I really do appreciate it. So, until next time. Later, Slackers.